Hey, Lena, I see you here. Or I see you was here. I'll wait a little bit to see who joins me. Hello. All righty. This is Pam with Trust in Your Process. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm talking through my little Apple Pod thing here. I'm going to wait for a few more people. I'm making me something to eat in my little stove here. And I'll just wait for a few more people to come on in and we can have our chat. I see this little green thing down here, so I'm assuming that my voice is registering. So when you come in, let me know that you're here. Say hello. I see that Lena was here. I'm not sure if she's still here. Come on in. Hey, Spell Madam, how you doing? How's your Sunday going so far? Yay, we got 4 people. So what you eating for lunch today? Oh, yay. So I wasn't able to have my little grand, Nova and I do our little date night every weekend, but I've been sick. So I haven't been able to, I didn't take him this weekend. Oh, so it's 10 a.m. there. Okay, what time is it here? 1. Where are you at? Where are you? Where are you at? 10, 11, 12, 1. You're in California? You're on the West Coast? Oh, Idaho. Okay, okay. Wow, it is early for you. Sorry. Hopefully this is not too early. And I completely understand if you have to dip out with the grands. Thank you for coming, though. Thank you for showing up. I see we got 6 people in here. Everybody say hi to everybody. Let me see. They was up at 6. I know. Nova gets up so early. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know. That changes when you get older, right? So I was saying that I haven't did any videos this week other than the 2 videos that I posted with Ava doing my tarot reading. I have been out of it since Tuesday, literally since Tuesday. Yep, I think it was Tuesday. I mean, I was nursing and battling a head cold, and I'm still kind of with it right here. My throat doesn't hurt anymore. Tuesday, I had body aches, and I just pumped myself with vitamin C, elderberry, ginger tea. I rested all day Tuesday, and then felt better for Wednesday. And Thursday, I felt better, but I just didn't feel like doing much of anything. And I think Christmas was the first day that I got out and just drove around, like, because I didn't have nothing planned. But Also, there was nothing open, but Starbucks was, so everybody was in Starbucks line. So I've just been taking it easy and just kind of trying to refocus and getting myself geared up for what I want to accomplish in 2021. So I'm assuming, Spell Madam, that you can hear me, right? Oh, we're losing people. All right, so let's see. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody. So what is everybody up to? I will hang around if you guys are here. Oh, okay. No worries. No worries, Lena. I figured I saw it when you typed into the chat. I was like, okay, so Lena's here. Welcome back. Hey, Walter. Ah, no, Pam don't cook. Pam heats up from food, but Pam don't cook. Oh, Selena's at work. Oh, I'm sorry. My sister works on the weekend, and she says she loves it. She loves it. She only works Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. She's a retired nurse, but she does quality. Ooh, don't stop me lying. Quality management or something like that at the hospital. But she says she loves the weekend. So I am really not eating anything fantastic, and other than tater tots. And I definitely, one of the goals that I'm having for, hey, how you doing, Eclipsed? What's up? Um, One of the goals I've got to have in starting 2021 is giving up sugar. I realized that my body ache is really largely due to how much sugar I eat and consume. And whether that be in the form of carbohydrates or just straight up sugar, um, I want to see if how my body feels giving up sugar. So I'm gonna do a 30-day no sugar jammy challenge. Anybody who wants to jump on with me, feel free, because I need the support. I need the support. Yeah, I was looking at somebody, this Dr. Berg guy, and he was talking about what sugar does to the body. And one of the last things that struck me was, you hear most people say inflammation, inflammation. But for me, that didn't register until he used the word stiffness. And I am so stiff in my body. And I realized, duh, that's inflammation. So I've given up meat. I've been vegan. But when you give up meat, you go straight to carbs. Um, and I've done everything except for that sugar. And I'm really willing. Oh, Eclipse, I was saying that the challenge I want to do for myself for 30 days is to give up sugar. And Lena says, yes, yes, amen. Me too. I want to do what? Shine with plants. So they're on YouTube. Okay. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Lena? So my goal is trying to come up with a meal plan that doesn't include sugar. I mean, perfect example. I'm about to eat some tater tots. That's straight up sugar. That's like starch. I drink sugar, whether it be lemonade or whatever. So I'm gonna go instead of this, it'll be water with lemon in it. And thank goodness I like that. I'll eat more salads. So to somewhat look like, I guess, the keto-ish diet. You know what, Eclipse? Listen, I think I've tried everything, or I tried to avoid it so much that my body just is breaking down. So I've pushed myself to the wall enough. So I got to try this with the sugar. Oh, Shine with Plants on YouTube. Okay, okay. So Lena says, but you need to get all of the equipment. It's a couple advantages. So what's the equipment? All we got to do is just give up the sugar. You know, so my goal is to, obviously, I'm trying to get all the people that I can possibly get with this, because anytime that I'm filming something which for you guys, I feel like I'm motivated to do it. So, you know, ain't no shame in my game. I use your strength until I can gain my own. Yeah, body aches and stiffness. It's that sugar. As I'm about to put a tater top in my mouth. So, 2021, it's got to be something different. I have to change my diet. Well, ugh. Ooh, that came out a lot. Ooh, is it Aylin? Hey, Aylin. Oh, well, thank you, Eclipse. Thank you so much. I got to get back out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not like them walks. Them walks suck. But I feel so much better once I complete them. And Lena said, look like slow juicer. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have all of that. I have a blender up there. I have a Ninja Bullet on the other side over there. I have, only thing I have to get is a juicer because I left the juicer at my daughter's house. But you got to start where you're at. So if you got a blender, blend that puppy. Let me see. Lena says, so I can do all these special vegan recipes. Okay. All right. Well, let's jump on it, girl. HSN, get those payments. But I do have to get back out there and start walking. Now that I'm feeling better, I'm gonna get back out there. But it's been cold. Oh my God. I know that's no excuse, but listen, it's been 90 degrees here. Hey, hey, wait a minute. It's Joyce, right? JW, tell me if it's Joyce. Jacqueline. Something with a J. I would cheat and look it up on your station, but that's really kind of not cool. Jacqueline. See? the second guess. I got it right. How's it going? I'm sorry, my son-in-law is texting me here. Lena said, okay, so when I'm having hard time with sugar, I can call you and say help. Heck yeah, yes. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna be needing it. I know they say that you're gonna get those cravings. Okay, look, if you know anything about this is how I'm treating it. In my last life, I used to be a drug counselor in Brooklyn. So I used to deal with people dealing with drug abuse. And I feel like sugar is a drug. And your body is going to fight you for trying to take it away from it. So you got to be prepared for that to come. And in my head, I'm going to have a plan for that because I know I'm going to be jonesing and fiending for some sugar. So I'm a plan for that. And I'm also going to give myself grace. You know, I mean, all I've been eating is sugar for all my life. So it's going to be hard, but it is a process. Okay. So, oh, Aylin says, so do you have any advice for teen with anxiety? Okay, so listen, I come from, the advice I have comes from me just being 55 years old, being on this planet long enough to know that you just got to let shit go. Anxiety, everybody has it. Just know you are not alone, and know that things are not always as bad as they seem. Things are always working in your favor. You are here for a reason. And when you figure out that reason, you realize that you are more special than you give yourself credit for. That anxiety, I call her Angela. When she rolls up, I let her see that I'm in control, not her. But I do give her grace and allow her to say, okay, what is triggering me? So anxiety is not bigger than you are. You are in control. And you got this. That's my advice. And if you say that you're a teenager, just know that that comes with being a teenager. I mean, that's a given. It's like, that's part of it. Your body is going through all kinds of stuff. Everything seems like it's on 10. Everything seems like it's the worst thing in the world. It's supposed to feel like that. Because when you come up out of that, you're going to look back at yourself and go, dang, I was tripping. But we all have anxiety. You just have to know, speak to somebody, talk to somebody. Don't take it so personal. You're here for a reason. You are special. Your superpower is that you are unique. So don't be like anybody else, and don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. And I'm 55 years old and I still struggle with that one. So hopefully that helps. Let's see. No worries. I hope I'm not jacking your name up. Aylin, you'll realize that people take things so seriously, and it's all temporary. It is all temporary. Oh, okay. So Lip says, I'm temporarily living in a nursing home, but I'm working to build my strength to walk again. When I was living at home, I never went outside for 2 years just because, which is why I'm here. Oh, wow. Eclipse, you can do it. Listen, you can do it. It is hard as, listen, I'm sorry if you guys, I'm a cursor, but I mean no disrespect. I mean no disrespect. And if let me know if you don't want to hear that. But I'm realizing that we make so many things harder. Mentally, we are so strong. And because we think things are so bad, we are stopping ourselves. So the fact that you can do a little bit, Eclipse, just a little bit, 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, 5 minutes will turn into 10, and 10 will turn into 15, and so on. And those add up. And when they add up, they make a major difference. Don't try to do a marathon. You can't do a marathon. Don't beat yourself up for doing a marathon, not being able to. But you can get up, even if that means you can exercise in your seat to move your body. But you've got to get moving. All right, so let's see. It says, Jacqueline says, my daughter recently brought up turbulence relationships when she was 6 or 7 years old. I had to tell her to not use as a crutch. Of course, it was a deeper conversation, but I felt it was a crutch. You know, people, you gotta meet people where they at. And you gotta let people know, you know, sometimes you just gotta let them work it out, because that builds confidence and stress. Lena said, yes, I do, but we have to start somewhere. Right, we do. We have to start somewhere. But the most important thing is we have to recognize that we have the power. Okay, so Jacqueline said I removed my two daughters from situation. Listen, man, if my daughters could tell you a story, listen, I brought my two daughters through a lot of mess, all because I was trying to prove to my ex-husband that I was his ride and die. But I never gave thought to what that was doing to my girls. And hey, Fanny. But now I can't beat myself over that. I can only say what my intentions were at that time was I really thought I was doing the best. When I look back right now, I realize, damn, I did a lot of damage. But when I look at my girls, they some badass women. I mean, like they are seriously badass women. And yes, they're going through their whole emotional this and emotional that, but they can stand firm on their feet, and they can. I will argue that they could go through anything and come out on the other end successfully. So the situation, it may look like it's a dire situation, and sometimes it is, and you just got to remove yourself. But just know that you are not alone. You are not alone. And I don't care what you believe in, what you call it. And y'all know, if you follow my channel, I struggle with that because I don't like the word God, and because I have a thing about religion and came through this whole cult thing. But I always knew that I was protected and something guiding me, whether it was me higher or not. I know I'm not alone. And I always fall back on that when things seem to get so tough. It seems like, you know what? I got to call on you and I need your help. And I always come through. That's right, Spell Madam. When we know better, we do better. I live by that. That's Maya Angelou saying, I live by that. When we know better, we do better. And here's another thing that I'm learning. And I'm wrestling with this now. I say to myself, well, I know I need to do these things. So why can't I do them? Do I have it in me to do? Do I have it in me to stretch? Do I have it in me to eat better? And I honestly want to do these things. And yet I don't do them. I know what I'm supposed to do. So does that make me a bad person? No, that makes me human. And you can always hit that, like Lisa Nichols said, you can always hit reset. All right, we starting again today, damn it, right now. Okay, I messed up yesterday, but reset. And if I have to reset that thing 30 damn times, I'm going to reset it because I'm not giving up on me. That I'm not going to do. And Aylin, you can't give up on you. And I don't know how old you are, but trust me, if you're a teenager, you're supposed to be going through this anxiety because you got hormones racing through you. Everything seemed like it's 10,000 times worse. Trust me, you'll be okay. But if it's starting to get too overwhelming, you got to speak to somebody. But you just got to know, if I had to speak to my younger self now, I'd be like, girl, please. Those people, they scared just like you are. They think they look like they got it going on, but they shaking in their boots just like you are. So stop looking up to them and focus on yourself. Okay. So Spell Madam said her 2021 goal is self-discipline. In what area? What area are you thinking of self-discipline? Mine is a 30-day challenge on not consuming sugar. That's a serious discipline right now. As I put a Pop-Tart in my mouth, as I put one of these in my mouth. Okay. Follow through. Yeah, that's a big one. But you know, What I'm learning too is following through and showing up happens in stages. And it's like a muscle where you have some people who seem like they always follow through and they always can seem like they can get up, like they can get up 5 o'clock in the morning in a cold house and run. You're like, who gonna do that? You know? Or now if it's following up and showing up for somebody else, I got you. I can do that. So it's about building, it's all about building that muscle. And the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. But it takes it takes time. So give yourself grace. That's what I'm learning. Give yourself grace that you've been doing a certain thing a certain way for so long that you can't expect to automatically change. But it is possible to change. Hey, Annette, I was just thinking about you. No worries. Thank you for coming. But I do want to say this while you're here. One of my goals, or one of the things that I was toying with for my channel, is when Ava and I had that little bit of an interview when she was doing my Tara reading. I would love to have, if anybody's interested, to come on and do a conversation with me. Annette, I would love to pick your brain about your training and the stuff that you do for your clients and the people. If anybody is interested in coming on and letting me interview you, awesome, and letting me interview you, then let's set that up. And if that's something that you're interested in seeing, I would love to set that up. My goal is to see ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And some of those things are just simple as, how do you stick to something? How do you practice self-discipline? What's your routine like? What are you working on, and how do you get through your anxiety? How do you push through? I want to see that with normal, everyday people, not necessarily celebrities, because to me, that's just not reachable. So if that's something that you would like, definitely drop it in the comments. Annette, if you can email me at trustingyourprocess at gmail.com, and so that we can connect. Lisa says, I know it's hard, but guess who has to push yourself? Yeah, you do. You have to push yourself. But you also have to not be so hard on yourself for not being able to push yourself today. That's the point. It's all your process. And your process looks different from my process. That's my message here, to trust your process, not to trust Lena's process, because Lena's process is not Pam's process. So lovable. What's up? She said, I had a vision of someone holding a pole dancing my wish out in front of me, and I could not reach it. Then something said, put down the pole. You are the one. That's deep. That's deep. What's up, darling? Danielle, how you doing, girl? You take care. Slopes are cold. Okay. You be safe out there, Annette. I'll talk to you soon. Girl, where you been? Listen, darling Danielle, Miss Virgo, my twin. I know you, girl. Where you been? I mean, I've been looking for your videos. It's good to see you too. Where you been? Are you still in that van? Are you still in the red van? Where are you, girl? I'm so good to see you today, darling Danielle. I was thinking about you. I was like, man, I hope she's okay. So what's up? I'm missing your channel. I'm missing your content, lady. Where are you? Okay. All right. So where are you at? Like, are you in the States? Are you traveling? Where are you at? And I'm so glad you caught my live. How did you hear about my live, darling Danielle? I feel so special. Oh, you sold Ruby, but would love to get something pre-built. Okay. All right. That was a nice van. Oh, you're in Oregon. Okay. Yes, we miss you, girl. Oh, thank you. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was talking to my daughter today, and I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna go on. I mean, I don't even know why. Why am I coming on? I mean, but then I said, you know what? That's that old thinking. That's that old thinking. You get nervous because it's a new thing and you just want to just do nothing. I said, no, I'm doing this. This is practicing that muscle. This is practicing that muscle. And the fact that you showed up, I don't care if it was one person here. To me, it was worth it to show up and have a conversation and a connection. Let me see, darling, I went to India and Bali over the winter. Oh my God. See, that stuff, could you film that? I live vicariously through you, Danielle. I really, really do. Oh, so Danielle, did you hear about me saying I would love to interview people? If you would love to come on and so that I can pick your brain and make that connection and share the communication. And like, were you afraid to go to India? Were you afraid to go to Bali? And if not, why not? Like, what were the things that you were thinking of? Oh, that was pre-COVID. Okay. Okay. But even still, I was thinking too, I said, when I went to Portugal, seems like it's so behind me right now, but that was just a few years ago, like 2 years ago, right? And I went to Portugal. That's stuff that's just, I should not take lightly. That's amazing. So Darlene said, it was my second trip to India and I was there for a wedding. Oh man, that sounds so nice. Did you videotape and take content and stuff like that? Because I would love to see that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But you're fine, right? You're fine. Okay. Yeah. I could only imagine. I'm thinking like we think of, oh, you went through a breakup in Bali. Listen, if I had to break up someplace, I would like it to be in Bali. I'm just saying. Talk about a distraction. I was just thinking people are worried about your safety in another country. And I'm sitting up here battling a cold and I ain't going nowhere. I've been in the house all this time, excuse me, and you can't escape it. So you got to live your life, right? It has been a wild year. And yes, but you are here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You are here to talk about it. I am so glad to see you. Man, you made my day. You definitely made my day. I'm so glad to see that you're okay. Which tell me I got to check in on a few people. I got to check in on Crystal. Oh, Dawn has come? Okay, so Dawn, you're talking about the band, right? I follow her. I got to find, now that I'm thinking about this, I don't know if I still have Crystal's number because I changed my phone and I lost a few things. And I'm not even sure if it's still the same number. But I'm gonna text her now and say, what's up? Because it just made me think about, we get so caught up in our everyday lives that we forget people. I just typed in, what's up? Just checking in. Hopefully this is still her number. Let me see, what am I missing? Okay, good. So Darlene, if you still have my email address, trustingyourprocess@gmail.com, let's communicate. That way we don't have, our numbers and everything on here. Let's see. All right, wait a minute, Neil. We got some stuff. Got to get rid of some people. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was following her. I was following Dawn. I see that she's got a new van. I just checked in with Crystal. I just sent her a text just to see if this is still her number. Hopefully, based on her channel, I know that she's alive and kicking. I know that she went through some stuff with the van and had an accident. So I'm glad to see that she's got another set of wheels. So that's as far as I've gotten. All right. So we in here 35 minutes. Man, time going by. I love it. I love it. All right. What I was gonna say? What I was gonna say? Well, I'm not gonna hold. We're not gonna stretch it out. I just wanted to come on, make our connection. If you want to come on next Sunday, I'm here. Oh wow, he just bought land. Oh wow, that is the ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is I want to have land in a tiny home community. Tiny home slash van community. Um, that I think that would be awesome. There's a few people that I haven't seen in a while. One lady that was on my channel for a while, her name was Pam too, and I think she had surgery, and I'm not sure how to get in contact with her. I hope she's doing okay. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? All right, you guys, if you don't have anything else to talk about or to say, I want to be respectful of your time. Also, I would love to do this every weekend. If you want to come on, I'll come on at 1 Eastern Standard Time. We can chat, we can catch up, we can hold each other accountable, say what we're working on. Um, Lena, what you talking about? Lena, where you talking about? Where you going and how much rent is where? Happy New Year, Spell Madam. And we were talking about coming on for New Year's Eve, but I don't know about that one because I got to work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And yes, I work right here, but still. But that Sunday I'm going to come on. Oh, I got you. Yes, girl. Yes. Um, that would be nice. It would be a nice community type thing, and everybody could kind of work, work to keep the community up, and be a great way to live without having to worry about stress of rent, like high rent. It would just be the cost of really being able to keep up the land and have a great place for like-minded people. And I just think that would be a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. All right, so I'm going to work on my goals. We're coming on next Sunday. If I'm going to be here. Eclipse says it was great chatting. Have a great rest of the day. You too, Eclipse. Please come back. Darling, Danielle, I'm in Georgia. No, 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 no. I'm in an apartment studio. Um, yes, I would like to see that. That's cool. Listen, I think that renovating RVs would be a wonderful thing. There's so many of them that are inexpensively being sold. And I wish I had some renovation skills, but I know my son-in-law's dad, he's excellent when it comes to renovation, and it would be perfect to renovate and do up RVs for people to either rent or to buy, and you live in the community. I think that would be awesome. So, Danielle, sorry, I'm about to call you darling. Um, what's Oregon like? Ooh, my little tater tots are gonna get cold. Oh wow, Jacqueline, that is the bomb. I think that is awesome. Right. That would be cool. So Oregon is a small population, lots of nature. And are you from there, Danielle, or no? Where are you from originally? Okay, Lena. Or better yet, if you can send it to my to trustingyourprocess@gmail.com. Because I don't know how do you get Messenger on YouTube? Oh, okay. You're originally from Florida. Okay. Wow, you a long way from home, girl. You a long way from home. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, Lena, send it to me on Facebook. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a common thing, Danielle. When you where depending on where you go to school, you tend to like land there. Oh, that after 40 life. Hey, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that's my first thingy. Thank you, J Doug. Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, so we got 15 people on. Show me some love on the five. Give me a like. All right, Jacqueline, I'll see you later. Wow, this is really nice. I wasn't even going to come on. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. And Danielle, I'm so glad to see you. Please, please, let's stay in contact. I'm so glad to know that you're okay. All right, we have 43 minutes in. Does anybody have anything else? What are you guys working on? Danielle, what is your goals for 2021? Yeah, I know, right? I know. I love making the connection. I love making the connection. And I'm so glad. And you guys, whoever wants to do the challenge on the 30 days no sugar, I'll let you know when. I think a great time to start that is the first of the year. Maybe not necessarily January 1st, but um, I'm going to record it. Also, kind of see what I'm eating. Also, my feelings, how I'm feeling. Do I feel like I'm going any ups and downs? Am I getting more energy? Is stiffness going away? That type of stuff. Let me see. Daniel said, that's a long one. I'm back at work and have been made supervisor. Oh, so I like to excel a bit more at work. God, all right, Daniel, that's awesome. After 50 Life, I'm working on a couple of websites, trying to decide to eliminate some projects and go full speed on others. Me too. Um, After 50, you was talking about your website that I thought was a really good idea. I think you should pursue that. I started on my cute shoes for big feet, and I'm really liking that. I'm also going to do more of that. I'm going to do it, and I don't know if you guys have read this book or I'm reading it now. It's called The 12-Week Year. So we're doing it in 12 weeks increments. So we're setting a goal for 12 weeks. Um, so in my 12-week year, part of that 30 days is going to be giving up sugar. So it's like you're breaking it down in bite-sized pieces, and you don't have to wait a whole year to figure out, a goal if you've achieved it. Awesome, Danielle. That's awesome. What is your essay is going to be about? Yeah, I need you to revive that channel, girl. Yes. And I become sober during my time in Bali, and I think I'm going to continue it. All right, girl, congratulations. Yes. Annette says, lift lines are long, and I've read that book. What's lift lines, Annette? Oh, thank you, Lena. Thank you so much, Lena. Simply Me Journey. Hey, how you doing? I've been mostly working on short essays about travel. That's awesome. Yes. Congrats on the sobriety. That's what I'm talking about, girl. It's all about you. Oh, Skylift lines. Okay, okay. After 50 Life. Oh, cool. I have had the after50life.com for a while, but I had deserted it because of stuff. One that I will be putting some more life into with YouTube. Simply Me Journey. I'm good in Phoenix visiting my grandson and son. Awesome. And I'm glad you're able to get your comments on, because I think you said the last time you wasn't able to do your comments, right? Simply Me Journey. Another one of my trustees had told me about this book, and I bought it just yesterday because we were talking. If you saw my video with Ava doing my Torah reading, I talked about scripting, and she said that this dude, don't start me lying here. Let me see. His name is Neil Donald Walsh, and it's called The Complete Conversations with God. And I'm interested to see how that book turns out in terms of how he does it. For me, it's just a simple composition book, just like this. I just happen to like the ones with the grids. And I literally get quiet and I ask a question. And I just write what comes to me. That's something that I definitely want to pursue more. Also because it's something that scares me, because I'm fearful of what I think others will think about it. So I know I have to push through that, because I don't like anything that's going to try to control me fear-wise, just to see how that's coming up. Okay, let me see. I'm good in Phoenix visiting my grandson. Lena says, you are so welcome. I'm sowing into my sister's life. Amen. Awesome. That's right. That's what we're here for. We're here for each other. Really? Oh, I want to hear more about that one, Danielle. I want to hear what makes him kooky. Sitting Pretty 64. How you doing? You know what, Daniel? I really feel like this connection was really for you today, and I'm so thankful that I didn't decide to cancel this. I'm so thankful I didn't. I am so thankful of the love that you guys are showing each other. I love this. Ooh. I need that channel revived, Danielle. I need it. And I need you to talk about your journey, and I need you to inspire authentically. And I'm speaking to you as a Virgo, because you know how we get in our heads and we think that. I need you to inspire just by your words and just by what you're going through. It helps so much. Oh, he's a little out there. Yeah, that's why I think that people are going to think about me if I start talking about the abilities. Yeah, why not? Heck yeah. I mean, listen, to me, isn't it all relative? You can talk about being sober, but isn't that relating to everything that we go through? I could talk about giving up my sugar addiction. I could talk about giving up um, how to show up and follow up, like Spell Madam was talking about, how to be more disciplined, how to have self-discipline. It's all interconnected. It just has different, it shows up as different faces. I would talk about how did you, you know, I would love to know what your life brought you there. Um, how did you, that's tough. I don't know if you was on here when I said I used to be a counselor for drug abusers. And I used to sit there and think, for people who can come through that storm, damn, that's hard. That is hard. It's not impossible, but it's hard. So yes, you know how many people you can help with that? Let me see. He's out. He's once brought up a black guy and went through this long story about how his parents called black people derogatory names. There was no point or direction to it. Oh, okay. He's a little spun. It's a daily struggle. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what I guess what I'm trying to hear about his I hope I like it, because if not, I'll be done deleted it. But um I'm kind of trying to grasp how he's communicating and to see how that can inspire me to show my side of scripting. Okay, got you. Simply Me Journey says fear is a huge stronghold. I love that word. What others said doesn't matter. My three PPs: push, press, and pursue. I love that. That would be an awesome t-shirt. Push, press, and pursue. Now, his initial books, Danielle, are you referring to the Communication with God? Because I think I was able to buy all three. That's the reason why I got it, because I wasn't going to buy like one, two, and three. But the for one credit on Audible, all three of them came on there. Okay, okay, so he's older. Okay, be honest with you, I had never heard of him until one of my trustees had mentioned it. I know for me, one of my uh after after 50 life said at Simply Me. Yeah, I love that. That is, isn't that awesome? I love that. I might have to bite that one. I might have to, look up and see. Trust in your process, but also push. Listen, girl, you better hurry up because I'm jump on it. Okay, okay. I'm glad you said that, Daniel. So now I'm gonna check it out. Yes, Annette, I was doing that. I was listening to the Four Agreements. That's the one book that I'm actually listening to now while I'm walking. Or is it the Three Agreements? Hold on. It is. I love Audible now that I can change books. I didn't know you can send books back if you wanted to exchange them. I used to think it was cost like it was expensive, but now that um, you can actually exchange books. I like that. So the Four Agreements is what I was listening to while I was walking, when I was doing my videos on the walking, that in the 12-week year. But yeah, I do that. I like to listen to podcasts too, but since I got into the books again, I listen to those. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Sitting Pretty 64. This is my second night in my new place. I've been married for 20 years. Oh, so you have a new place, Sitting Pretty? And when you say you've been married for 20 years, I'm assuming you're still married, right? And this is your new place for you and your mate? My son and I are working on teas, cups, and aprons designs. That's awesome. That is awesome. Simply Me Journey, yes. Let me know when that's ready. I will support. I was doing, y'all already know, look at this. Ah! So y'all know that I am coming up with different ideas for my Trust in Your Process. Check this out. So my vendor is giving me ideas. Look, can y'all see this? It's a messenger bag, right? And it has the logo on it. Isn't that cool? Oh my God, I love it. So aside from t-shirts, I love a good t-shirt. And my t-shirts are here. I'm still working on the final design before I put them up for sale. But I love the idea of having something different. Like you said, the apron, a cup. I'm a big, I love cups. And when he sent this to me, the sweatshirt, I love the little purse. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, Celine, you just said to me, I'll check it out. Yeah, me too, Spell Madam. I love the color. I told him I wanted it in that khaki green, like that army green, and a black. Oh yeah, a backpack. So it goes across. Let me see. Yeah, that would look cool as a backpack, wouldn't it? Let me see. So it falls nicely, like right here. So it can go across too, see? But I do like the idea of the backpack. I do. So it's something I'm toying with. We'll see. They'll go up on my when I'm really okay with the design. Like I got to make sure I like it a lot. Let me see. I sure will. Thank you. I sure will. Simply Be Journey. I sure will. Isn't that cute? I love it. When I saw that bag, and so this my vendor is my nephew, and I'm only dealing when he has his own print shop up in New Jersey. And here's the story. He was supposed to be showing me a sweatshirt, but the logo, I didn't particularly care for that logo. So he sent that sweatshirt to his mother, which is my sister, and sent me the bag because he knew. I was like, don't be sending her my stuff. But he sent me the bag to show me other options. And I just forgot all about the t-shirt. I love it. I did lose weight. Thank you for noticing that. Yes. And just imagine how much more weight I'm going to lose when I give up the sugar as I put this in my mouth. Now that's a big deal. That is a big deal because it's really a whole lot of weight. Lena says, so I could put a poem on a t-shirt and anything cool. Yes. Look, t-shirts is one of the easiest business to get into. One, because you don't have to do the actual printing. Now, my nephew does the actual printing and everything. He showed me a video of him in his little shop. It was so cool. But if you don't have all that, you could just design it and have someone else do the printing and the shipping and everything for you. Hey, Colorado man. A little best for chickens. Okay. He is in, where is he at? He is in, don't start me lying. Hold on. Sean is in Newark, New Jersey. Oh wait, is it Newark or Montauk? I know it's not far from New York. Okay, an hour. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's doing really, really well. His business, he focuses on other businesses and making t-shirts and polo shirts, and he just did a funeral home since they have to have the mask, and he did the logo on the funeral home. And y'all saw my mask where I have my logo. He did that for me as well. Wow, can y'all believe we've been on here an hour? Oh my God, I am so glad I came on. I was feeling some kind of way. I'm so glad. We have a lot that we accomplished in Colorado, man. We was talking about our goal for 2021. I'm doing a challenge on giving up sugar. I'm going to document that. I want to give up sugar to see how my joints feel. And I really think that it's necessary to see how that works on my hip. My goal, I wrote down some of my other goals. Some of my other goals for 2021 is to do the sugar, build my blog site out. We was talking about that with After 50. My hip replacement research and prep is going to all be done in 2021. But again, we're going to be doing bite-sized 12-week years. And you all know that I'm a file for divorce for 2021. I do not want to be leaving 2021 still hitched to someone that I'm not with. And right now, that's it. The main focus is building my my websites, getting my health in order, and tying up loose ends. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and we can talk about that in that. Definitely, I really need you to reach out to me on trustingyourprocess@gmail.com, because I do want to start doing conversations and filming them with my trustees. Yeah, Danielle, it's not a shock. I've been separated for like 5 years, and I just haven't done it yet. So it's time to do it. Oh, yep, salt too. I know, right? Could you imagine me giving up sugar and just move over to salt? That wouldn't be good. My daughters are grown and on their own, and they got their own lives. So we good. That's up to them to keep up with their dad. Let me see what else. So I'm gonna get it back to my walking, probably film that in. But I definitely want to keep up with that. And by me having to film it was allowing me to keep up with it. So I'm gonna definitely do that. And so yeah, so we are just a little over an hour, you guys. I figure if we can keep it at an hour, it's doable for people. So people can dip in and dip out if they have to, and also still catch it. It's a good amount of time. So let's end it here. And hopefully we could do this each Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you can make it. I know there's maybe days that you can't, but that's okay. I know I do have something coming up in January. My mentor that I see and talk to every Tuesday, she'll be 83 at the end of January, and that I see her one Sunday out of the month. So I know I'm going to be canceling one Sunday depending on what that Sunday is at the end of January, and that's the reason. Awesome. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. And we're not signing on New Year's Eve day. Remember, we was talking about that, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do it for Sunday. Um, Danielle, keep in contact. You got my email address. Email me so I can give you my phone number, so that we can keep up. And all right, you guys, thank you for signing on. And remember who loved you.